So Obi-Wan finally came out, or at least the first 2 episodes did, and as you could probably tell from the title, it's not all that great in my opinion. Oh, it is only my opinion, and we have only seen the first 2 episodes, so hopefully the show gets better in the future, but so far I am very, very unimpressed. So I'll talk about all my grievances with the show a bit later, but for now, let's get over what actually happened in the first 2 episodes. So it starts off with a recap of all the prequels, actually, and it's actually not bad. If you haven't seen the movies, it kind of catches you up relatively quickly, so good job on that. Then we go into a scene of Order 66 of stormtroopers just murdering Jedi for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why the show opens with Order 66, but it just sort of does. And anyway, then we go and we see Obi-Wan just sort of chilling in the desert, being a butcher and spying on some kids. That's his daily routine apparently, which is apparently all he's been doing for the past 10 years, but whatever, you do you, man. And I get he's depressed and he gets nightmares and all that stuff because he has PTSD. I get all that, but it's not very exciting to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, then what are they, Inquisitors? What are they called? Anyway, these pale-ass white dudes show up and basically start threatening people until, because they're trying to find a random-ass Jedi or a learner or whatever he was. But the dude manages to escape, and then later on, Obi-Wan's just walking around at night in the desert, and that random-ass Jedi dude just manages to find him somehow. And then Obi-Wan's just like, bro, leave me the hell alone. I'm tired, I'm retired, leave me the hell alone, let me die in peace. Then we get a scene with Owen, Luke's uncle, who is not fried to a crisp yet, so good on you. And basically Owen is just like, Obi-Wan, I hate you for some reason. And Obi-Wan's just like, bro, we gotta go train Luke because he's showing force powers or whatever. And then Owen's like, no. And then the Inquisitors show up for some reason, and they're just threatening everybody to shoot all of them down. Especially that one black chick who is for some reason really angry and really wants to kill Obi-Wan for prestige, I guess? I don't really get her deal in these 2 episodes, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, they threaten some people and then they leave without doing anything, so okay. Oh, and in between all of these scenes with Obi-Wan, we also get some scenes of Leia just living on her planet, being a little kid, and they are boring as crap. Until later on, when she just runs into the woods by herself, mind you, and then these 3 grown-ass men try to catch her, but it is the stupidest chase scene you have ever seen, because these 3 grown-ass men just can't catch up to this little ass girl, and she's not even running full speed. She's not hauling ass. She's just basically jogging, and these 3 grown-ass men just can't catch up to her, and it is hilarious. Until they do. But that chase scene goes on for 3-4 minutes, and it is just beyond stupid. Anyway, Leia's dad calls Obi-Wan, and he's just like, yo, we were homies back in the day, so can you go and, rescue my daughter or whatever? And Obi-Wan's just like, no. But then Leia's dad just shows up in person, and he's just like, you failed Anakin, but at least he can save his daughter. And Obi-Wan's just like, okay, fine, I'll go do it. So then Obi-Wan just goes into the middle of the desert and digs out his lightsabers, because he has 2 of them. And I'm a bit confused how he was able to find this spot, because it's literally in nowhere. It's just sand. But, it is what it is. And then he, boards a ship and leaves. And that's basically the end of the first episode. So Obi-Wan arrives on the set of Blade Runner for some reason. And he gets hustled by a kid. And this other lady just gives him some drugs for some reason. For free, mind you. Later on, the kid leads him to a hustler who pretends to be a Jedi, which I found very, very confusing, because Jedis are technically terrorists. So why is this man pretending to be a Jedi? Whatever, it works. The dude hustles some women and blah, 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 whatever. And then Obi-Wan just calls him out on his crap. And then the dude, the hustler dude, the Indian guy, he gets really scared. because Obi-Wan pulls a gun.
So uncivilized.
So the fake Indian Jedi guy leads him to a drug den, and Obi-Wan gets captured almost immediately because he sort of sucks, but he manages to escape using drugs. So I'm not really sure what the moral of the story is here. Then Obi-Wan manages to find Leia just by sort of walking around, and they manage to escape together. But then their Inquisitors arrive, and then the black girl gets reprimanded because she wants to kill Obi-Wan, which is a bad thing for some reason, which I'm not really sure. That's her job. Why is she getting reprimanded? It's so weird. I don't understand. Anyway, then she gets pissed and she puts out a bounty for Obi-Wan. So Leia escapes from Obi-Wan and runs away from him because she's a child and children are stupid. And she literally outruns him. She runs on these rooftops doing this parkour crap, jogging, mind you, and Obi-Wan, a grown-ass man, cannot catch up to her no matter what he does. Who is this little girl?
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
So then Obi-Wan is being hunted by a freaking dinosaur, and then Leia falls off the roof because she is stupid. But then Obi-Wan saves Leia by using his force powers or whatever, and then she finally believes that he's a Jedi. So Leia and Obi-Wan go to a transport ship to try to get on and leave the planet. But then the black girl shows up, and then she tells Obi-Wan that Anakin is still alive and that he's Darth Vader, which not really sure how she obtained this information, because pretty sure Darth Vader would have just murderized her ass if he knew that she knew. Whatever. And then the Grand Inquisitor shows up, and he's just like, bro, what the hell are you doing here? But then she gets mad and kills him. So is she gonna get reprimanded for that? Because I'm not really sure how the system works. So anyway, Obi-Wan manages to escape, and then the final shot of the show is basically we see Darth Vader taking a bath. Alright, now that I finished describing the plot, let's actually get into why the show kind of sucks. Well, first of all, I gotta say that these 2 episodes feel like filler, honestly. It feels like, I don't know, this should have been a movie and they just decided to stretch out it into a 6-part series and just decided to throw in a whole bunch of nonsensical scenes that don't flow together at all. And that's kind of a problem if you ask me. If you have a film, just make a film. Don't just stretch it out until it's super bloated and doesn't make sense. So my second problem is that some of the acting isn't really all that great, which is a weird thing to say, but I understand the little girl who's been running around. I understand she can't act because she's, a child. But some of the actors, especially the the Inquisitors, they suck. I'm sorry. All of them are terrible. I don't know what happened. Maybe they're doing this on purpose, but oh my goodness, they just cannot act for crap. Obi-Wan, the actor, I forgot what his name is, but he's doing a great job. He's acting his ass off. But the Inquisitors, they're just, what the hell was that? All right, next point is that the action is very slow and very clunky. I already talked about where Leia was running from the 3 grown men and nobody could catch her because she's the fastest woman alive or whatever. But the action in general is just really slow and really just, I don't understand. It's not that difficult to make something dynamic or something interesting or just focus the camera somewhere else. But for some reason, the camera is steady and the action is very boring. I don't understand. Even when Obi-Wan's just beating up the 2 dudes in the drug cafe or whatever, that was still kind of sucked. I don't understand. And this man had a lightsaber, but he just decided to throw elbows for some reason. Just, bro, you're a Jedi. Use your Jedi powers or whatever. So this next point, I'm not really sure how to explain it, but the show feels weirdly cheap. And I know that it isn't, because a lot of things go into costuming and special effects and makeup and all that stuff. But it feels cheap, and I don't really understand why, but something about it just feels off. I mean, maybe it's because of the pandemic. Maybe that's what caused so many problems with the show. I don't know. But those are just some of the problems that I've seen with the show so far. Now, I do have hopes that the rest of the 4 episodes will be good. And I will be making a video, after the show is finished. But so far, damn. And I haven't really looked online, so I don't know if this is really a hot take or not. But I don't know. I have my problems with the show. I hope it gets better because Obi-Wan is by far the best character in all of Star Wars. But who knows? We'll see. Bye.